Hi, I'm Steve and welcome to my kitchen. Today I would like to show you what my wife and I do when we have pizza. Like these. Before we start, I would like to make one point. I use the turbo method, proofs from 1 to 1.5 hours, when my wife says, let's have pizza tonight. And I use the traditional method, proofs overnight, when we know we're going to have pizza a day in advance, because the traditional method uses only 1/4 teaspoon yeast, which is great in these times of shortages and rising prices. 8 ounces of water, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon instant or active dry yeast, 1 tablespoon olive oil, stir to combine, 2 cups flour, stir to combine, okay, it's time to scrape it off the side. There we go. Cover it with plastic wrap. And the dough is ready to proof. Dough should be proofed 8 to 24 hours. I generally proof overnight on the kitchen counter. The dough is proofed overnight. It's time to shape the pizza dough. As you can see, the dough has risen and more than doubled in size. Degas, pull and stretch. Because I'm going to work with the dough and shaping it, I'm going to add some flour. The flour will make it less sticky, which will make it easier for me to work with. Dump the dough and all the excess flour out onto the work surface. I'm shaping it now as I would a roll, tucking it under. I'm making it round. By making it round, when I cut it in half, they will be more equal. Anytime it gets a little wet, just dip it in flour. So I'm shaping it into a round. Going to flatten it. This is a little bit larger than the other one, So I'm going to take a little bit off, tuck it into this one. Now I'm going to let it sit for 10 minutes. It'll loosen up and it'll be easier to shape. Meanwhile, we'll prep the bacon. Par baking is a cooking technique in which you partially cook something in preparation for final baking. Because we don't want bacon fat in the pizza, I'm going to par bake it. First, I took 2 strips of bacon per pizza. I put them on a paper plate, folded the paper towel up 2 strips per layer, and covered it to prevent splatter. Then I put them on a paper plate and microwaved them for 2 minutes. End result, 4 strips of bacon par baked, ready to cut into bit-sized morsels. The dough has rested and it's ready to shape. Okay, it's time to shape the dough. First thing we'll do is we'll add a little more flour to the workspace that we're going to work on. You want to shape it as round as you can. Now what I found helps a lot is stretching dough. Just picking it up and letting it stretch. In combination with rolling it out. Okay, I'm going to spray the pans. Put it up here where you can see it. Okay, one down. There we have two ready topped. Before we start, I'll preheat the oven to 450 degrees. I started with 2 heaping tablespoons pizza sauce, then shredded provolone mozzarella cheese to cover. One pizza has pepperoni to cover and 2 strips of bacon. The other pizza has 1 can of black olives and 2 strips of bacon. Then I lightly topped each pizza with cheese to garnish. Bake at 450 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. The pizza is ready. And here they are. Came out very, very well. Thanks for watching. This recipe and others like it are in Introduction to No-Knead Pizza, Restaurant-Style Flatbread, and more. Cookbooks are available on my website, no-kneadbreadcentral.com and amazon.com. Thanks for watching.